Hey guys, it's been a while. I'm not on my Hogwarts themed stuff yet. I want to get to that, but I'm not on it yet. But I do have a video for you guys today. And it's kind of a mystery box challenge. So I was at the 99-cent store and I saw this. And it tells me what comes in it, but it doesn't tell me in what shades. It just, yeah. So I'm like, ooh, we're gonna make this work. I have a blush, a bronzer, and a highlight, and my brushes, aside from my eyeshadow brushes, which I'll have to grab, and my setting powder and my setting spray. And that's the stuff that I'm gonna use out of my makeup. And then everything else is gonna come from either this palette, or well, this kit, I suppose is what it is, and this that I just got at the 99-cent store too. Thought that this was kind of cool, and I was like, ooh, this is pretty. Ooh, it's a blush palette, which actually might mean just using this. We'll see. For the blush anyways, we're not going to do that for the bronzer, because it does not have a bronzer. But it's fine. We'll see how I use this, because I don't know yet. But, a little bit of an unboxing, a little bit of a reveal of these. God, I don't have storage spots for this. This is going to be interesting to store. I was just like, ooh, pretty, grab. Plus it's got purple on it, which will be helpful in upcoming things. So yeah, we have this, which has 4 blushes at the bottom, and then the top of it's eyeshadow. So I can use 1 eyeshadow out of here to go with the 2 in here, because I don't do just 2 colors of eyeshadow ever. I always do 3. And then, let's open this and see what we're dealing with. Oh! Ooh, this is pretty. Oh my god, this is pretty. Guys! Ah! I don't have the stuff for the eyelashes though. No! This is a problem. Along with the fact that I don't have... Do I have keys? I have keys. You know what makes a great tool when you don't have a knife? A key. And I say guys as an all-encompassing term. You stars can be guys, gals, non-binary pals. I don't care. Omnisexual, asexual. You can legitimately be anything. This is just a safe space. Just guys is easier to say. So I don't say that in like a sexist way. I just say it in general. So I am sorry. It did not cut like I wanted it to, but it did help me peel it up. So it's fine, because I can just, if it'll stop going down, thank you. I'll stick that elsewhere. I don't need that anymore. Okay. Okay, let's go, yay! Okay. Oh god. So I have shimmer, I have pink, and I have this. Okay. Oh god. Hello. So we're not doing the eyelashes, because I don't have the paint for that. So that's the one part of this we're not going to use. But we will use the rest of it. Long-lasting lip paint and head-turning eyeshadow. Okay. Okay. So, this will be interesting because it's showing like they're wearing the eyeshadow as 2 separate things. And I'm like, but I want to combine them. But one is pink and one is bronze. I've set myself up for a challenge. Okay. So we're gonna do a primer. I did grab a primer today. This is the Dr. Brandt Luminizer Primer base that I've had for a little bit, but I don't tend to use very much. It's a very good primer though. And we're gonna use this. I'm not doing foundation today though. I just don't feel like having anything super cakey and thick on my face when it's hot. It's really hot out right now, guys. So we're not gonna do that. I'm trying not to stain my sheets. This is every time I end up having my covers pulled back when I go to do this. You guys should see the mess that I make of my bed to make these videos, because it's ridiculous. Okay, let's start out trying to spread this out as evenly as possible over the entirety of my skin, except for my eyes, because I don't want that. Ugh, I say that and my finger slips and almost gets it in my eye. I don't want this stuff too close to my eyes. I don't know what it'll do if it gets in my eyes, so we're just not gonna test it. We're just gonna not. You know? It's fine. I'm sorry if I'm a little bit quiet today, guys. My throat's been hurting a little bit just because I work in a super hot warehouse, so the only way to stay cool is to try and stay in front of the fan as much as possible at night. And that hurts your throat a lot. And then having a fan on constantly in here just irritates it all the more. So I'm just like, well, there goes my throat. Okay. Primer on. That's a really good primer. I forgot how well that stuff spreads. Okay. So now we're going to use a blush. And we're going to use one of the little bit darker ones. Hold on. I'm going to use the back of the box. This pretty much tells me what each of them looks like. And I'm like, ooh, which one do I want to use? Well, we have pink and bronze going on here. So we're going to use one that's kind of in the middle of those, which would be the middlemost of these blushes. So where's my brush? Well, yeah, we'll start with blush, excuse me, and we'll build from there today. So normally I base this off of where my bronzer is. Today we don't have that luxury, so I'm going to be sucking my cheeks in, and the hollow of your cheek is normally right around here. You want this right above the hollow of your cheek. Oh god, that's dark. Hello. Oh god, I should not have picked up so much. It's fine though. This will blend out. This will blend out fine. And if it doesn't, I will go get a foundation. Or a concealer. One of the two. Because, oh god, is that dark. Like, guys, this is so dark, stars. This is so dark. I don't like blush this dark. I really don't. Oh my god, it's staining my hands red. This is going to be an interesting venture. This is why you test things before you use them. Or you watch idiots like me. Who don't test them before they use them and then give you guys genuine reactions. Because, oh my god, is this dark. Oh, this is gonna be an interesting one. I can already tell you. Okay. Now that I look sufficiently sunburnt, let me remember to just do light application of this the next time. Okay. Yes, there's that. Now we'll do our bronzer. So maybe that'll help a little bit. And I'm gonna use my Wander Beauty bronzer because it's summer and I wish I was on a trip to Costa Rica right now, so this is the closest thing I get to that. And for those of you who are new stars, pretty much with bronzer what you want to do is you want to go up in your hairline almost on your forehead and go down along your jaw, and then you're going to suck in your cheek and you're going to do it in the hollow of your cheek. Everything looks really dark to me today, and it might be my fault that that's actually happening, but we're going to go with it. I'm going to make this look good anyway. Part of it, I think, is I'm really pale right now just because I do feel a little bit sick. Not like sick for any other reason than my throat. But, you know, my throat's a big thing. So my body is like, we must get this to stop hurting. And so I'm just like, oh, okay, I'm gonna be pale now, I guess. Because when I feel sick, my body goes really, really pale. Like, I look white. Not like white like, you know, it's normal for a Caucasian to look. No, I look like paper. And I am well aware of that fact. And I'm just like, well, there's that. Okay, we're gonna do highlight and then we're gonna do our second bronzer brush. But first we're gonna use our Ofra X Nikki Tutorials highlighter. Very pretty white highlight. I like this one. And you know what? We're going all in with everything else, so we're just gonna go all in. I know how this one turns out, though. I've used this one several times. I actually really like this one. This one's a really pretty one. And it kind of helps hide the sunburnt on my cheeks. So that's nice. It's always a nice thing. But you guys will notice how I did my blush before I did my second bronzer. I have found, in doing makeup off camera in an attempt to make myself get back into making videos, that doing bronzer on your nose after you do your blush and your highlight is better than doing it before, because then it blends in a little bit and looks a little bit more natural. And I get a lot on my brush at once and do dots on opposing sides at the same time. And then brush through it. From my eyebrow down and then back up. I'm gonna have to get a lighter bronzer, I'm realizing, but it's fine. A Walmart trip is in order anyways, because I need a new highlight brush. And I get a lot of my stuff from Walmart. That's because it's the store I live by, so it's easier for me to get to. That and the 99-cent store where I got this. Now we're going to try and blend this out. This mess of a face, we're going to try and blend a little bit. And get rid of the sunburnt look. Hopefully. I'm kind of doubtful of it, but we're going to try. I'm going to be doing swatches on my hand of all the colors after this, so y'all can see them. And I can see them. and not have this happen again. Yeah? Yeah. This is candy apple, guys. Okay. So I need to set my face, which will hopefully help lighten this up a little bit. Probably not much. Maybe a little bit. We'll find out. Make sure you don't have too much powder on your brush when you go to set your face, otherwise you'll just be a powdery mess. I happen to like this dress. It's Harry Potter themed. I wore it to go out and about shopping today, and I don't want to ruin it because it's already got stains on it, and I don't need any more stains on it. So I'm going to lean off to the side of my bed and probably off camera to do this. There we go. Done. Done. Okay. I'm trying to keep all the powder in the thing. Now I need to get up and get my brushes for my eyeshadow. And I will be right back after I grab those. The balloons are not mine. Those are my mom's. It was her birthday recently. It was her birthday. What day is it? The 6th was her birthday, so Thursday. So, Mom, when you see this, a little bit of happy belated birthday on video, as much as I did my normal call for her. I say normal call because it's tradition in our family that on your birthday at midnight, so long as somebody is awake, you get a call. My grandmother did the tradition, and then she passed away, so I'm carrying it on now. I did it with my mom last year. I did it with my sister this year on our birthdays. And I did it with my mom this year because I happened to get out before midnight. I hope to do it with my brother and my sister both in the future. But right now with my brother, that's not realistic. He doesn't have his own cell phone. So for now, I will resort to calling him during the day. If you guys notice my adjusting a lot, this dress in the back is a lace-up. And my mom laced it a little bit tight because that shows off my figure a little bit better. But it's already a tight dress to begin with. Because I'm trying to squeeze back into it. So this is gonna be a task and a half. I have bright pink and I have bronze. I need some kind of neutral tone out of this palette to go with those. Why did my phone go off? Nobody texted me. Why did my phone go off? Sorry, I had to double check and see what was going on, because, Right, I need to do that. That's fine. Okay, so I have a sparkly bronze that's really, really bright on this palette. On the palette out of that. And a really, really bright pink. So I'm trying to find something lighter that'll blend the two out a little bit. Maybe a lighter pink that kind of borders on a yellowy peach. Or a peachy tone would be a good one. A little bit. I don't know. I know what my base color is going to be, though, because then a lot of it gets covered, and then I don't have bright pink eyes. I don't know. We'll let that be our corners. So for the base, I'm going to do, out of my Hawaiian Sunset palette, we're going to do this really, really pale pink. I don't know if you guys can see it. This really pretty pale pink. And I'm like, okay, that's a good base color between bronze and hot pink. Yeah, we're gonna try this. It's just the first time I've done this look. You guys saw me open the packages. So I don't know how this is going to turn out. I have no clue. I know that this is really pigmented though. Jesus. Like, I'm applying this. And it wants to stay in the one spot, but it's so pigmented and so sparkly. And I'm realizing with regret that I picked a sparkle as base. Oh god. Okay. So yeah, that's a really pale pink, which helps even out the sunburn a bit. This is why you test your colors before you use them, you guys. Listen to what I'm saying and don't do what I just did. As, yeah, what I just did was stupid and dumb and should not have happened. I should have known better, but I was like all excited and I'm like, oh, this is a really pretty color, let me do that. And we saw what happened the last time I did that with a blush. I just repeated it. This is why I'm not allowed to do these things alone. Well, physically alone. I'm physically alone. Mentally, I'm not so alone all the time. It probably sounds insane. But I have visitors who like to come to my room. I've yet to figure out why. I assume that they're family members that I just didn't ever get to meet. They passed before I was born, or they're my grandmother's family, and my grandmother went out of contact with her family when they tried to report her to CVS for taking care of my great-grandmother. While she was taking care of my great-grandmother, I should say. Not for it, but because I guess they didn't agree with all of her choices or something. And so they tried to report her like 3 times, I think, 2 or 3 times, for elderly abuse. And it was unwarranted claims, unfounded claims. My great-grandmother was taken care of very well. As the CVS people, or I think it's CPS who takes care of elderly abuse calls. But whoever it was, they saw that she's well taken care of, and so they just kind of left. And they eventually stopped coming altogether. Okay, next one, we're going to use this brush. And I'm not showing off my brushes because this is not a video about that. It's about showing off this thing and that thing. So I'm just not really bothering with showing off a ton of the other products I'm using. Because I'm like, that's not what this is for. This is to show off what this particular thing can do. Okay, so this isn't as bright as I thought it was. It looks a lot brighter in the package than it actually is when you apply it, which is both a blessing and a curse. So we'll take advantage of it and call it a blessing. Because, oh my god, does this thing look bright and just sat there. Also, as of hopefully Wednesday or sometime fairly soon after that, I'm going to be getting glasses and maybe be getting contacts. I set up an appointment for myself for the eye doctor. That's the first time I've done something like that. And I just did it for one that's right by my house. Unfortunately, they don't take my insurance, so it will be out of pocket. But that's fine. I'm not bothered with it. It is a little bit annoying, but you know, different places take different insurances, and I wasn't sure where would take mine and where wouldn't. Probably should have done it at Walmart and not the America's Vision that's right there, but I was going from Walmart to the 99-cent store because they're in the same parking lot, so I was just walking in this parking lot. I saw the America's Best Vision and I was like, you know what? Let me pop in, let me see if I can't do an appointment. And so I got an appointment set up for the 19th. Or not the 19th, the 2 Tuesdays from now. I think it's the 17th. Which is good, because I need new glasses desperately. I'm going on 3 years with my current ones, and oh my god, are they out of date? Like, obviously out of date. I go to walk when it's raining and I can't see the puddles on the ground. That's how bad it is. My stepdad pointed that out to me. I was like, no, I can see the puddles. Next time we went out, I stepped in another puddle and I was finally like, I can't see the puddles. So, yeah, we have decided that yes, I must have new glasses. I have decided that yes, I must have new glasses. It has been a decision that was like, okay, yeah, this needs to change. I can't keep walking around half blind. It's not safe. Okay, now we're trying the bronze. Which will go along the bottom of our eyelid. Hopefully look okay. Oh god, that's a little bit thick, but that's fine. Just a little bit thicker of a coating of it than I had thought about doing. Okay. So this bronze kind of clots. I'm sorry that I'm being quiet, guys. And I wish I could play music while I'm being quiet, but I'm just like not allowed to do that. So yeah. We're trying not to get copyright claimed. I very much so like not being copyright claimed. Okay. So it's not the worst bronze ever. It's not what they show on the package, but it's not a bad color. I don't think I'm gonna blend these out just because I kind of like the way they look separated. So now we're gonna do eyeliner. If it'll come out of the package. Come out of the package. Thank you. Oh god, it's a pen. If you guys have been on my channel before, you will see my one attempt with a pen completely failed. And this is attempt number 2. God. This is going to be terrible. This is going to go poorly, I can already tell. Like, I can do it on my lips. I can do that, but on my eyes? I think you're supposed to do it in your waterline. I think if I remember right with pens. Ah. Okay. That's one eye. You can't really tell it's there. I don't know what to think of that. Reaching across is a quite literal pain. Hey, I got it to work a little bit better on this side, so let me try it again on this side. With that new tip. I don't know how to do it off of the other one. It's not hard. Not hard to do. Is it fun to do? Oh, by no means. This isn't the worst experience I've ever had. So I will give them that. Okay. Now we do the lip liner. If I can get this one away. Lip liner I do pen all the time. So that's fine. Lip liner I can do. I have to be quiet to do it though. Or at least not move my lips a lot. Because that'll mess me up. Okay. And I'm almost done. Okay. There we go. So you guys can see I got the lip liner on now. So now the next step is picking out which of the lipsticks that I want to do, and I kind of want to do the matte, so I might do that one, but I need to set this before I do the lips because you don't set your lips when you're doing your matte, because mattes last a long time. I have one matte that I use all the time, my orange one, that lasts ages and ages, and I never have to set it. So with mattes, I have learned just don't set it. It's not worth the setting spray. There we go. There we go. I can mostly talk and breathe again. I have found trying to dry it a little bit helps with the ability to breathe. Okay. Now we're gonna do our lips. So this is gonna be interesting because I don't need much of this out. And apply. Oh wow. I don't know if y'all can see how red this is. But wow. I love this. A lot, actually. Okay. I'm liking this. I'm trying to make sure that there's enough of it so that I don't have a problem. But I'm enjoying the lipstick. It's a really good color. You guys can see it really well on camera. Like, I can pick it up and I don't have my glasses on. Which, if that doesn't tell you what the color is like. And I'll do a little swatch of the other one on the back of my hand just to show you guys. I'm not going to do a big one just because it's not a lot of lipstick, it looks like. Though it is a very pretty color. Oh god, that's a little similar, actually. I'm surprised I managed to get it that similar. Normally lipsticks, you can't get to match matte and non-matte all that well. So that's surprising. And I will do quick swatches, very quick swatches of the rest of them before I show you guys the end look, and look at the end look properly myself. But I'm just doing swatches of the blushes. I don't have enough arm space to do swatches of the rest of it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I know which one's which. So this is the lips. This is the first one in my new thing. This one's the second one. Third, fourth, and fifth. So they look like they're going to be really nice and colorful. They're going to probably be really nice for nights when I want a little bit bolder of colors. But anyways, now, oh wow. Ooh. Just on camera, this looks good. Let me look in the mirror. That blush died down a lot. Like, I don't know how well you guys can tell, but I went from sunburnt to lightly pink. Which is not a bad thing considering I don't want to look sunburnt. So, actually not horrid. I don't hate it. I like it actually. Alright. Oh, this is the completed look with glasses versus without them. Sorry if you guys see me having my eyes watering. My eyes will start burning at random points anymore. So I'm dealing with that. But anyways, that's the end of this look, guys. I hope you guys enjoy. I will see you guys in the next video. Hopefully, if I can get my willpower going, that'll be the start of our Harry Potter series. But bye-bye.